Presented by Sprint.
Welcome, everyone. Let's see if we can spice up your Tuesday night with a little halftime report. The Wizards have the lead out in Washington against Boston. Right now, they're the fifth-place team in the conference. For the first half, Russell Westbrook was fantastic, shooting nearly 70% so far, a gaudy shooting percentage, the envy of everybody playing tonight. On the other side, the Celtics have not gotten off to a good start. Their three-point shooting has been nowhere to be found. It's really hurt them offensively. That's why they're behind. Kemba Walker struggling a bit early on. An abysmal field goal percentage. The shot not cooperating. Let's start off with a peek at some games scheduled for later on. The Trailblazers will square off against the Nets in Brooklyn. Some East meets West action in that one. A 7:30 Eastern tip time. And the other game tipping off later, it'll be the Warriors out at Oracle Arena against the Lakers. Divisional games are always so important for teams. That one gets started at 8 Eastern. And that's all we have for you here in the studio. Now let's send it on back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half of play.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we return to Washington, D.C., a look at the Capitol building overlooking the National Mall.
Talk about great numbers for Brown. 18 points, and he's chalked up one three-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
And so it's Boston with it, trailing by 17. From deep, Walker. And Thompson kicks to Walker. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bradley Beal. What a year he had last season. 15th in scoring. And he was also among the league leaders in steals, finishing in the top 20 in that category.
And what a nice weapon he was for them offensively. I mean, he was an excellent option every time down the court. I mean, his top 15 points per game ranking, that says it all.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Kemba Walker. Also smart out there. Tristan Thompson is out there with Brown.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
And Washington has possession. Following the three-pointer by Boston. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got 3 rebounds now in this one. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them.
Yeah, and you know the fans out in Utah are hoping for a win. That's a big game.
And the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got 20 points.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. Kemba Walker picks one up. The Wizards have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
Well, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
And he makes both free throws. Celtics trail by 17. Feeds it to Smart. Back to Walker. A 3-ball. And again, Boston with the triple.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
And Westbrook, here we go.
Well, Westbrook has been great. 13 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
Well, you can't discount what that's meant to this team. I mean, he's helped their cause with his passing, and it's really given his team a nice groove.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early.
Well, they don't expect a lot from him at the foul line. He was in that range below 70% last season.
And because he struggled with the free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
And that one's good.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Number 9. Kept alive. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the way. He's got 19.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 20. Thompson, a screen on Beal. Smart dishes to Brown. It's a feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Brown's got 22 points.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Number 9. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
The Statue of Liberty, I believe it's called.
Celtics trail by 16. Smart passes to Brown. The screen from Thompson. Tatum. Second chance shot. Lopez with the block. Walker. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Walker's got 5 points now this quarter. And Beal kicks to Lopez. Westbrook. Number 9. He's covered by Brown. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Brown against Westbrook. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Celtics making a switch here. Picked off in midair. Beal with it. He's got 8. Number 8. Number 9. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who the best defenders have been over the past month. Here are your steals leaders. Second is Kemba Walker.
Boy, it's been a great few weeks for him, Kevin, especially when you look at what he's done defensively. His effort there has kind of reminded me of the Tasmanian Devil, and he's actually helped his team create scoring opportunities off its defense.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Kemba Walker. And here they go. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And the Wizards with possession after the basket by Boston. And that is good. Got a piece of it. Number 9. And Boston with the rebound.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Nice shot by Smart.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Of course, they have to stay hot. But if they do, I think you're right, Clark, particularly if they can convert defense into offense.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Kemba Walker in for Smart. Thompson, he's covered by Westbrook. He kicks to Walker. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. Thompson. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Thompson's got 6 points.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate. And now a look at Russell Westbrook. Some stats on him. Coming off an excellent season last year. 1st in assists. 6th in steals. And he was also a top 10 rebounder last year, so a terrific season on the glass.
And Steve, as you said, I mean, he finished the season with the most assists in the NBA, so often he controlled entire games with his dime drop.
Brown is checked in for Boston. And it's Walker penetrating. Smart gets to Brown. Cans it from downtown. Brown's got 25 points.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Here's Len. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. First free throw is good.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Right side to Walker. Launches a three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And it's 8 points for Kemba Walker.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Len, good. 1:36 left to play in the third. Westbrook with the steal. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's rebounded by Smart. Smart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I'll tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And I also like the penetration. I mean, they're getting into the paint. They're getting a lot of easy hoops from those strong drives.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Brown outside. No good. And it's Washington the other way. Here's Smith. Kemba Walker with the rebound. Celtics trail by 4. Rejected by Bergenis.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Back to Smith. He feeds it to Beal. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And 11 points here for Beal.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
It's Brown with the drive. Gets it to go. Brown's got 9 points in the quarter.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
To me, that's the key to any game. Who can win the battle in the paint? And right now, they've got it going.
A shot by Smith. 6 seconds left to play in the third. This one for 3. That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in. And a great show through 3 quarters.
Next Sunday, December 20th.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play should begin momentarily. Washington leading now by 8. Ish Smith is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Brown. Then there's Robin Lopez. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Boston shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Kicks to Smart. Fires for 3. Shot's good. Smart's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Celtics. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Man, he's not happy right now. You can see it's really hurting him.
Sure can, Steve. I mean, it's difficult to say exactly how serious it is, but hopefully we'll have an update soon.
And the free throw, no good. Celtics trail by 7. Tatum, defended by Wagner. Now the dish to Walker. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Beal with it. He's picked up by Walker. Pass to Westbrook. from 11 feet away. Rebound, Boston. Thompson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Brown dishes to Walker. The feed to Smart. Uncovered. And again, it's Boston converting.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Uses the glass to finish the win. And the Wizards lead by 7.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
So it's Boston now. The Celtics working the ball around now. Outside, Walker. The shot will not go. Now Washington takes it the other way. On the wing, Brown. Defended by Smart.
And, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
And Washington making a change here. Count the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Washington lead.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Walker with it. Westbrook picks him up. It's Brown with the drive. Thompson right side. 6 to shoot. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
For 3.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Number 9. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist here tonight. Celtics trail by 9. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Number 9. He's covered by Brown. High post shot. Goes back up. And Lopez gets it to go.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
And it's Walker penetrating. Here's Smart. And the 3 off target. Wizards leading by 11. Number 9. He's covered by Thompson. Westbrook passes to Lopez. Tipped. And here's Walker. On the wing, Brown. The 3. And Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's Beal with the 3. Great D that time from Smart. Celtics trail by 11. Here's Walker. And it's been a tough game for him offensively.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
At the line for your Wizards, Russell Westbrook. At the line for 2.
Free throw good. Westbrook. And the Celtics making a change here. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them.
Hammer time!
Wow.
Hammer time!
Smart.
They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2-point spots, and on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Captain.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that break, Coach Scott Brooks had some words for his team. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. That's good from Smart. Both free throws good from Smart. Washington leading now by 8. Westbrook drives in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Three-pointer. Oh, he misses the dunk. Celtics trail by 10. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Wizards have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. The 19-foot shot. And Boston with the rebound. Smart's got his fourth rebound in this one. It's Brown with the drive, but they'll get another chance. Tatum. And it's off the back rim. No good. Washington's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Looking at the game Beal has been having, he's got 11 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Well, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
And both free throws good for Beal. Celtics trail by 12. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Well, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Wizards lead by 13.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
On defense, the Wizards. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Smart kicks to Walker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Walker's got 11 in the second half. Here's Beal, out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession.
Washington ball. 19 seconds on shot.
Stolen by Smart. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Brown missing.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
1:41 left in the fourth. He dishes it to Walker. And it's blocked by Lopez. Now here's Westbrook. It's Beal on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 9th assist in the game now. Tatum defended by Beal. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Number 9. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Brown. Smart dishes to Walker. Brown outside. Back to Walker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown kicks to Smart. Shoots the three. Shot no good. Clark, they're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, if they just play smart right here, Kevin, this game's pretty much over.
Number 8. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. Really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
So Boston going with almost an entire new grouping.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's Westbrook missing. Boston's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
Really poor decision on that pass.
The Wizards shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. And the dunk by Lopez.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
Green kicks to Williams. Back to Green. The 17-footer goes down. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. How much to be critical of with this ring club?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.